My 7-year-old niece ruined Christmas, and I'm so proud of the person she became doing it. I woke up at 6 a.m. to the sound of glass shattering downstairs. I ran down expecting a break-in, but instead, I found my niece Poppy, standing in the wreckage of what used to be her cousin's presents, her uncle's hammer still in her hand. "Our presents!" the boys screamed, dropping to their knees and picking up bits of their crushed tablets and gaming headsets. My brother David, the boy's dad, started moving to the hallway closet to grab his belt while staring at Poppy. But before he could do anything, the boys, 13 and 15, lunged at Poppy and tackled her to the ground. They started hitting her repeatedly, clawing at her face, and nobody would interfere. I had to pull them off myself. When Poppy got up, she was covered in bruises and bleeding from her eyebrow. But despite everything, she just sat down calmly, her chest puffed out, a smirk on her face, almost like she was proud of destroying Christmas. "Where's our good presents?" the boys screamed again. That's when everyone saw it. The boys' most expensive presents, their PlayStations, iPhones, all the really good stuff was nowhere to be found. Not destroyed, not still wrapped, just gone. "Poppy," I said quietly, kneeling beside her while David started restraining his kids who were now going to get knives from the kitchen. "Tell me what happened." She looked at the family members now gathering, all horrified. "Your sons are bullies," she said to the dad, blood still dripping from her eyebrow. "You little—" He went to lunge at her, but I grabbed him. "Last year they destroyed my friend's Christmas present when she brought it to school. Her mom saved for 6 months for that dollhouse. They stomped on it while she cried." David's wife tried to defend them, but Poppy continued. "This whole year they've destroyed every present I got. My birthday telescope they smashed. My art set they set on fire. We never knew they—" David started. "I said it to everyone at Thanksgiving." Poppy cut him off. "I told you they ruined the only photo of my mommy and daddy that I had before they died." Poppy was crying now. "And you said I should stop being mad at them, that they were just kids playing." I was horrified. Working overseas, Poppy never told me any of this. "Is this true?" I raised my voice. The room shifted uncomfortably. Nobody would meet my eyes. Poppy then wiped blood from her face. "So yeah, I destroyed their presents." The mom wife gasped. "Those presents? But that's not why I did it," Poppy interrupted. The room went silent. "Sweetheart, why did you do it then?" I asked her. That's when she pointed to our grandmother in the corner, staring blankly ahead in her Christmas pajamas, lost in her dementia. "They stole from Grandma. They stole $2,000 from her." I saw the kids' faces drop. The first time they showed any emotion throughout this. David's eyes widened. "That's impossible." But Poppy stood up defiantly. "Last Tuesday night I couldn't sleep. I heard footsteps in Grandma's room at 2 a.m. Everyone went quiet. I watched your kids take her card from her purse," Poppy said to the mom. "They found her PIN in her diary. Then they snuck out. I followed them to the ATM." "You're lying," one boy started. "I have a video," Poppy said, pulling out her phone. The video showed them withdrawing huge amounts. They started to shake in fear. Their dad grabbed Grandma's phone with shaking hands. He checked the withdrawal, and his face went, "Why? Son, why would you—" "She gave us that money," the boys shouted out in a last-ditch attempt to save themselves. "She wanted us to have it." That's when Poppy ran upstairs. Drawers slammed, and she came back clutching a letter. In Grandma's shaky handwriting it said, "Dear Poppy, I'm getting worse. Some days I don't remember breakfast, but I remember the $2,000 I saved for Christmas charity. I want poor families to have presents. If I forget, please remind me. Love, Grandma." The dad was almost crying. "Why didn't you tell me, Poppy?" "I did tell you," she shouted. "And you told me to stop lying. You slapped the phone out of my hand when I tried to show you the video. You hit me when I tried to look for the money." He put his head in his hands in shame. The mom glared at the boys through her tears, making it obvious they would face consequences. "So, at 3:30 this morning," Poppy continued, "I listed all my cousin's best presents online, for free. That's why they're gone. Nobody could even protest now. People came to get them in minutes. I didn't take a penny." What followed was a minute of silence while everyone stared in shock. And then finally, the boys made their move. They tried to grab Poppy's phone to delete evidence, but she dodged them, backing away. "I already backed it up like Uncle taught me. You can't delete it now," she said. David turned desperate, grabbing my arm. "You're her favorite uncle. Make her delete the video. We'll handle this as a family." I looked at my 7-year-old niece, standing firm against boys twice her size. I think she already handled it. But then, while David's wife was checking their bank account, the older boy suddenly bolted to the kitchen. We heard drawers slamming, then he reappeared with the knife from earlier. Before anyone could stop him, he ran at Poppy with it clutched in his hand. Full story on channel linked below.